I've got no time to listen to your bullshit. I've had it all before, so sick of.
How you going? I'm Nathan. I work at Tattoos on Beaumont. I've been an apprentice here for about 6 months. I'm actually a fitter by trade originally. After being tattooed for about 2 years by Smithy, I started antagonising him every time I was in here to get a job. And yeah, it just paid off in the end. Persistence was the key, I think. My favourite style of tattooing would have to definitely be Japanese. I just love the flow of it, the detail in it. I think it looks really good on the skin. The contrast between the bright colours and the dark backgrounds really jumps it out from a distance. And just the messages and sort of mythology behind the whole sort of art is really good, really interesting. A lot of people that come in and actually ask for Japanese work don't really look into the story behind a lot of it. A lot of it's aesthetics, like they've seen people that have got dragons or koi fish have been really popular lately. And yeah, they just want it more for the aesthetic. I think more people look into the actual history and stories behind the tattoos once you actually start doing it or really get into the industry. I don't think you should ever stop learning. I think the day you do that, you should get out of the industry because when it turns stale, the fun goes out of it. A lot of it, there was a lot of study on my own behalf before I actually started tattooing. Really got involved in it when I was actually planning out my own sleeve and that. Read a lot of history into it. I've always been a big fan. Once I got into the style of it, like Horiyoshi 3, all the traditional sort of stuff from Japan. Probably tattooing young girls on the face or anything like that's a bit, how's it going? If they've already got a few tattoos though, I feel it's their own decision. It's not my place to sort of tell people what they can and can't have. It sort of brought it out to people. It's got rid of the taboo side of it, whereas tattooing was really related to the criminal element and underground sort of tones for a while. And like people couldn't get jobs if you could see a tattoo on them, whereas these days there's people with full sleeves get employed, work in businesses. Like half the people we get coming in here, we get anything from lawyers, bankers. A lot of young girls are actually starting to get a lot more ink these days, full sleeves, stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's just a lot more socially accepted by everyone. It wasn't too bad actually. Had to tattoo my own leg the other day. It was either that or a duck in a bucket, so penny wise won. It's a good experience actually. It allows you to see how actually heavy-handed you are. Yeah, it's good because when you tattoo on someone else, they can say it's hurting them, but we keep going. So it's sort of good to know what you actually feel like and how well you do things. Nah, total concentration. You get in your own little zone, your own world. Everything goes sort of quiet around you. Constantly try not to make a mistake and come out the best bit of artwork you can possibly put on someone's skin. This is Bucky from Tattoos on Beaumont. You're watching Tattoo Inc. TV, and we're bringing sexy back to tattooing.